just honoring one person. Honoring. All right, guys, let's not get Wayne St. Louis up here. Maybe we should. All right, listen. Let me just talk to you a second about a piece of artwork that was done. There we go.
That's Mike Yancey.
Is it?
Nah, you're killing the camera.
Hey, is that Mike Yancey here?
Get Mike Yancey here. All right, listen, Mike, a couple months ago, I was down in Melbourne, and we were with a bunch of Vietnam veterans, and there was Harleys all over the place, and everybody is talking loud and drinking and having a great time, and all of a sudden there was a noise that came over the bridge, and it was just like church happened. We heard the whopping blades of the Huey come over, and everybody took their hats off and stopped talking and got kind of quiet and watched that angel go across the sky. And the whole week, it just kind of was on my mind. What is this connection with the men and women, Susan, about the Harleys and the Hueys and the Vietnam veterans? And as we drove home, it just kept bothering me. What is this connection? And about that time, two Harleys go flying on either side of our van, and I thought, I get it. Because whether you were going into the Ashaw Valley or the I Drang, and you were sitting on that slick, and you were feeling that vibration of that Huey motor, you had your buddies beside you. You looked over, and there was Bob and Richard in the craft next to you on your left, and you saw your friends over on your right, and you're going someplace, and you're going into battle. And so that's a real clear connection with the wind blowing by you, and you're going somewhere with Richard and Bob on your left and your other buddies on your right? And you're going somewhere together because you made it out together and you're still going together. And so this piece of art put itself together. I had nothing to do with it in a way, and my buddy, I said, look, I can get the Hueys, I can do the sky and all that, but I don't have a Harley, and I don't have a rider that's appropriate. He said, man, I know a dealership, I'll just call it. And they said, look, we have got the quintessential Vietnam veteran that rides a bike. And this is the first time in 40 years of working in the sight unseen. And when we saw each other, there was this instant chemistry. And we did it. We put it together. And when we were doing this, there was a bond. But one thing that we found out when we were doing it, that he was one of you. He was a screaming eagle. Whoa! So the screaming eagle that we're referring to is hiding behind the gentleman over here.
Come on out here, Mike Yancey.
Mike Yancey. Mike, you don't have to talk. You just have to come up here and look good. Come here, Mike. Come here. And so, all right, this is better side I discovered. And so we use Mike, and he is 101st, and he's second of the 502s.
To the bone.
To the bone, I'm told. But he represents all of the 101st, and he represents all the Vietnam veterans, male and female. And then I want to say one thing, and then as this thing was put together, there's so many coincidences, and there's no way I can really do the story justice. But one night I couldn't sleep, and I got up and I wrote a song. I was kind of cheating because I've been thinking about Ghost Riders in the Sky. This is Ghost Riders in the Sky, Vietnam. And so, you know, the only welcome home that Vietnam veterans have ever been given, you gave yourselves. And this is a little bit of a welcome home that your younger brothers have put together. And so listen to the words real carefully, and Sergeant here, since he sang so well last night, he's going to mask my voice. and listen to it, because this is going to be kind of a, think of it as kind of a blessing over all the Vietnam veterans. So come on, start. You want to use this one? All right. All right. An old non-vet went riding out and took the scenic way. Up on a ridge he rested as he watched the end of day. When all at once a mighty bunch of Hueys thundered by, flying from an unknown flight and through the sunset sky. Their door guns still were glowing and the crew chief's eyes were steel. Their blades were black and shiny and the prop wash they could feel. A bolt of pride went through him as they shook the rocky ground. He saw the pilots flaring hard and he heard that locking sound. Welcome home, welcome home, LZ in the sky. Thoughts returned and feelings burned as memories flooded by. From a saddlebag he drew a flag and raised it to the sky. He raised it high for you and I who fight in distant lands, for countless names, stars or flames, who died in Vietnam. Every name on that black wall had just one life to live, and greater love still has no man, but that is life he'll give. From landings on to welcome home, a rest you'll never see, until you let his outstretched arms grant you eternity. Welcome home, welcome home, LZ in the sky. Love you guys.
I gotta get a better. Hey! Oh, go. That looks good. I got it.
Once an eagle, always an eagle. Once an eagle, always an eagle. To my Vietnam vet brothers, welcome home. And to all the rest of you, welcome home. I love every one of you. I'd go back if I could and help you out. All of us would. Every non-vet here would go back if he could and help you out. This is a fluke for me. This is just something they were looking for, and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Take me out of that picture and put you in it. That's what it's all about. Can I get a confirmation on that? We gotta get out of this place. It's the last thing we ever do.
We gotta get out of this place. For me and